it's a message everybody needs to hear. Long-term versus short-term. What I've noticed is that our generation is so stuck on short-term. We want to feel good right now. That's why we eat the food that we eat. That's why we consume the products that we consume. And that's why we go for those lose weight, make money quick, right? Scams. Because we want things now. But greatness is something that's sustainable. And if we can't sustain whatever it is that we are doing to make us feel good, we'll never be happy and we'll never get to where we want to go. That's why I recommend us going for the long run, because then if you can lose weight in a slow, because I'm into fitness, right? So if you lose weight really slowly, you can maintain it for a long period of time. The process is going to be more enjoyable, and you won't want to eat crappy foods after that, right? Because you'll have worked hard for your body and you'll be where you want to be, and you know you can maintain it. Same goes for money. There's those make money quick scams. So people are like, oh, okay, I need to make a couple $100. So they go in, they make their money, or sometimes they don't. And then they're like, okay, so like, what do I do next now? How do I make that same amount of money? Because the system doesn't work anymore. Because if you can find a system that's gonna make you make money in the long term, it's gonna make it grow exponentially, then go for that, right? It's a little bit more effort, it's gonna take longer, but when you have your family, like for me, when I have my family and I'll be older, I'll have my house, I will be able to have a bigger income and a more stable income, right? Than just making quick money here, quick money here, and quick money here. There was a quote from a bodybuilder, Ronnie Coleman, who said, everybody wants to be a bodybuilder, but nobody's ready to lift heavy weights. And it's the same thing for life. Everybody wants to have success, but they're not willing to put in the effort in the long run. Because the secret to successful people, from what I've studied, read from Tai Lopez, Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas, is it's persistence. I don't have my tank top with me, but I have my Success Nutrition Fact tank top. And persistence is in there, consistency, because if you keep pushing for what you want, eventually you'll get there, and it's going to be so much worth it because you have to put time and effort into it, and you'll deserve it, right? I talked in one of my other videos, if I give you $1 million, you're probably going to go nuts, maybe invest some, do a lot of spending, and give some away to your family. But if you've worked for that $1 million for 5 to 10 years, that $1 million is going to be worth more than this if I just give it to you, right? Because you'll work hard and you'll have the blueprint to do it again. That's the beauty of it. Once you go for your goal and you work hard for it, you'll have a blueprint to do it again. So that's how when most millionaires say when they make their first million, to go up from there, it's easy. They have the blueprint. They know how to do it again and multiply that amount. And that's why, guys, I'm making this video, because our generation needs to stop going for the short term. I talk to people because, I've joined Arbonne and they see it as make money quick, but that's not what it is. If you're not willing to put in the effort, you won't get nothing out of it. And that's how it works out in life, right? What kind of job can you do that's gonna, if you, for example, get a minimum wage job, right? And you give yourself 200%. The only thing you're gonna get at the end of your month, 2 months, whatever time you're gonna be there is good job. You'll get, someone will call you, right? You'll maybe get like a 10-cent raise in 2 years, that's it. So you gotta find stuff that's gonna value you, and then where you can put more effort, you get paid more, right? And that's what we're lacking in society, is people that are driven like that. People just want the easy stuff, right? Where now you can order your food on the internet. How stupid is that? Get out, go for a walk. We're already having problems with weight, with obesity in Canada and United States. Go out and go for a walk. People need to stop being lazy. They need to change their mentality to, if I work harder, I will get more. Nobody's gonna give you nothing. And most people expect for people to give them something, like we owe them something, like the world owes them something. The world doesn't owe you shit, right? You gotta work for what you want. And it's not by sitting on your couch that's gonna change something. I said, success and greatness is something that's sustainable in the long run. And if you're doing a project right now and you know that it's not necessarily a long-term project, and you won't get far, you might want to switch it, right? Try to find something you'll be able to build a legacy for yourself, build a legacy for your name, because at the end of your life, what are you going to leave for others? What are you going to leave for your family and your kids? All you're leaving for them is your legacy. You're leaving your last name. What do you want that last name to be worth, right? I want my name, I want Sigouin to be worth something. I want people to say, Maxime Sigouin, and they know that name, like Michael Jordan, like Warren Buffett. I want people to know my last name. I want to leave something to my kids so they're not in a situation that I've been in and that I had to go through, right? I don't want my family to be stuck later on. That's why I'm working so hard to make that happen. And what pisses me off is when I talk to people and they don't have that drive and that motivation. They're just waiting for somebody to give them something, like, I'll just settle for the strict minimum in my life, and I'll go from there. I'll just be happy with what that is. People keep telling me that stat where if you make over $70,000, it doesn't change your level of happiness. It probably doesn't. Happiness starts from within. Whatever your external circumstances are, happiness starts from within. We have a lot of money, you have no money. You just gotta be grateful and realize what you're blessed with in your life, and that's what's gonna make you happy, right? You gotta enjoy and realize everything that's going for you. Then happiness will start. But that amount, I see people using that as an excuse. Like, I won't go for higher than that because past that I won't be happier. Hey man, I'd rather be past that level, have paid, like I said, my parents' retirement, have paid their house, and be living in a big house, and be the same level of happiness that I am there, where I don't have to struggle for money. I think that's a big part of happiness, because the two big stresses in life is death and money, right? But everybody's gonna die. You can't change that. But money, you can change that. You have the power in your lifetime to change that. Because everybody's stressing about, paying their bills every month, having an opportunity, and they can't do it because they don't have the money paying for the debt, the car, the house, and everything. But if you can get rid of that, imagine right now, your life, where you're at right now, all the stuff that you have to pay, all the bills, the house, the debt, take that away. How free are you? Imagine the freedom you will have if you don't have to stress about those things, because it's something you stress on a constant basis every single day. Oh, do I have enough money for that? Do I have enough money for that? Oh, I want to save up because I'm going to go on a trip. Eliminate that problem and work hard. It's just no other way to put it, guys. I think, I don't know who said that, but hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. You can have all the talent in the world, but if I'm coming after you, you're screwed. I don't care how much talent you have. I'm gonna outwork you, right? You gotta outwork people, and that's how you have success. Hard work, persistence, consistency, and you will make anything you want happen. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it if you feel like it's gonna help other people. Don't forget to leave a comment. And of course, subscribe up here, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.